Peace to everyone. I am Joy Allen of Karmic Dynasty. I welcome you all to the platform. If you're new, welcome. If this is not your first time, welcome here once more. I'm glad you are here again. And here is my banner for those that are interested in how to contact me. There you go. All right. So this evening, I am here in the studio with my brother, Michael Phoenix. Now, Michael Phoenix, now I don't know how he would introduce himself to you all, but I'm gonna share with y'all this. This year is my first time on a tour, on my lecture tour, and Michael Phoenix has been a great support and getting things going and keeping me on that track. So has been one of those behind the scenes type supporters, and he is now here live and in person on Karmic Dynasty. Welcome, Michael Phoenix, to Karmic Dynasty. How are you this evening?
I'm great. I'm great. Hey,
Good.
Joy, I'm probably gonna go in the car because I see that I'm low right now on my battery also.
Okay, go ahead. Take your
Yeah.
time. When you're ready, introduce yourself to the audience. Let them know how they can contact you, etc.,
Okay.
etc.
I'm Michael Phoenix. You can reach me at YouTube, Michael Phoenix. You used to be able to things like that of that nature. If you want to get in shape and you don't want to pay the money to go to the gym, you can come check out my videos on YouTube. Yep.
Gratitude. Yes, it sounds like we'll hear you better in the car because that's where we started the prep at. So yeah, I heard you better when you were in the car. So I'll get everyone together while you manage that. You want me to close your camera till you get ready?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. All right, everyone. So he's making adjustments. I appreciate you all being here. Look at Charbay. Peace and love to you from Facebook. She's live with me. I appreciate you being here, matriarch. You here first in line or somewhere up there. You here. I appreciate you being here. And because it's been a while since I seen you here in the beginning, and I know you go back and watch the videos, I'm gonna leave you sitting here with me for a moment. I'm appreciating your presence. And also I'm bringing in Michael Phoenix with me. Looks like he's ready. You ready now? Hold on, let me unmute you. There you go. You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right, that's what's up. Okay, so now everyone knows I share with you all how I came to these conclusions, these show topics. So this is all Michael Phoenix right here. I'm going to add in as I can and help support him in this message he wants to bring to you all. And I'm ready to go. Let's go. Coty, I appreciate you being here. Peace, madam. Peace, sir. From Facebook, he's speaking to us all. Coty is here with us, and I'm push Charbay back right here. Okay. All right, Michael, let's talk about how you want to get it started, where you want to start. I know you talked to me about Popeye the Sailor Man. He up here looking like, you know what I mean? Let's talk
Yeah.
about it.
Well, earlier, one of my friends posted something on Facebook. Popeye old slogan used to be "will blow me down," and I guess they were talking about fellatio. And I added that, well, Popeye and Bluto, they were Olive Oil's tricks. So Olive, she was more like a prostitute. And then I also said that Wimpy, he's the father of Sweet Pea. And then I went on to say that Pip-Eye, Pup-Eye, Poop-Eye, and what's his name, Pep-Eye, Popeye's nephews, look a lot like Popeye, which makes me believe that there was some incest going on. And before I knew it, my Facebook account
Mm.
been closed. So
What? Hold on. Your Facebook account got closed after you looked into
after
that?
all, yeah, this
Wow.
second time this week they done shut me down. I had to open up a whole new page, and I just started getting my friends back, and they shut me down again. And they claim I'm being hacked, but I don't show no evidence of me being hacked.
Mm-hmm. Well, okay, so let's look at that. It sounds like fellatio, as you mentioned, blow me down. And that's today's terminology. I would look at how far back blow me became in when our terms of us speaking
Right.
became the word, part of that urban dictionary, maybe. Now,
Right.
here will blow me down. They say it's an expression of shock or surprise at something.
Right. That's how he always demonstrated it. But the guy
Yeah.
was just
But at the same time, he's saying some stuff. Because you know
right.
what? Actually, recently, let me look at something. Because how recent ago was the latest Popeye movie?
Ooh, I thought that was
Because they
like the
carrying
ninth.
forward. Yeah, it looks
Right.
like it was in 1980 with Robin Williams. I thought they did
It was,
something after that, like a cartoon or something.
no, I
Hold
just
on.
remember the movie more or less with Robin Williams. Everything is food. The song, everything is food. Yeah, I remember all that.
And you
But
know what? Looks like they actually got, let me share this with you. And I'm telling you, I'm doing this in real time. Peace, Sharpay, peace. Popeye 2022 film, Paramount and Real FX. Looks like they're projecting a Popeye movie date. Uh,
okay,
Now, there was a release
so that
date for July 2019 featuring the voices of Jim Carrey, Victoria Justice, etc., etc. Zac Efron, Billy West. What you want to share with us something about this?
now, I was just saying that explains why they probably shut me down like that. Cause
Yeah, they don't want you to let the cat out the bag before we even know the movie releasing.
right. See, yep. So
Yeah,
that's
it's planned to hit the screen in December of 2022.
okay. Yep. So yeah,
Wow.
sometimes I'm ahead of my time.
And that's all
So
right. I'm telling you. Yes, it's set to release December 2022.
mhm.
And right
And
here
I
they
guess they
got Alec Baldwin as Bluto, Billy West as Poop Deck Pappy, and Zac Efron as General Jogan Salvagler. William Baldwin, the Baldwin
okay.
brothers. Wow. All right. Wow.
So I was touching something then, I guess.
You know,
Wow,
that's what happens when you're ahead of your time.
yeah, that's
So
crazy.
yeah, you were talking
And
about Wimpy is who's dead?
Sweet Pea's dad, because
Sweet
Sweet Pea
Pea's
is
dead.
like a orphan or something, but Olive Oil has him. I don't know if she got pregnant by him and dumped him in the trash or whatever, and then somehow Sweet Pea got back into her custody, but she's the one with Sweet
What?
Pea, and then somehow Popeye winds up with Sweet Pea all the time. So
Yeah, Sweet Pea looks like this. I mean, Popeye's the adopted father.
yeah, okay, and I just think that Wimpy is he's the dad, and Olive Oil is the mother.
Okay, let's look at this right here. I'm seeing this. I looked at Sweet Pea out. It brought up Wikipedia. I rolled with that search option first, search results first. So it's talking about Sweet Pea, his name. So Sweet Pea is a boy, refers to a flower.
Right.
How many boys we know is named after a flower?
Not many.
Is Michael
not
the name of a
many.
flower?
Nope.
Is Coty a name of a flower? Oh my
Nope.
goodness. Their agenda runs deep. I'm seeing some other stuff right now as I'm looking at this.
Yeah.
Goodness.
And then I always thought Sweet Pea was a girl at one point,
I did
so
too. Looks like Sweet Pea is a boy. Hold on, my
mm-hmm.
screen is
You
wow.
jumped in real quick.
Man, I just rolling with the conversation. Your conversation is faster than me getting any search results.
Right.
But it's like wow, and when you look into it, Oh, hold on. They had a movie called, a cartoon called We Aim to Please. You know, between the
What was
Blow
that?
Me Down and the Aim to Please movie,
Please.
wow, then I would be curious as to what other movie names they had in place.
And
Goodness.
cartoon come in the 50s or 40s.
Hmm.
When did cartoon come? Cartoon, when did it come out? Was it like 1950s?
The Popeye cartoon. Let's look. In Wikipedia, looks like it was a comic strip at first. Let me get my cursor. 1929 is when it came out. The Popeye comic strip first. Like the Marvel characters, they were all cartoon comic strips before they were in the movie theaters, of course, with
I was just asking because
technology.
you were in the military also, right?
Yes.
And you know how military men are when they go out on leave.
Wow, this
What-
sailor. Okay, let's talk about the sailor on leave.
Yeah, they go out and they try to get whatever they can, as far as sexually, whatever they can, and they're willing to
Yeah.
pay them for it or whatever. Some of those guys go out on leave. Like I know guys that went out in the Philippines, they were virgins. They went
Yeah.
to the Philippines and came back, and they were no longer cherry boys, is what the
Right.
Philippine women called them, cherry boys. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like the military. Uh, you know how it is. The men there, they're like chauvinistic, and
Mm-hmm.
it's okay to be that way there. You know what I'm saying? The whole lifestyle of the military is it's not something that we're used to in civilian life, more or less. Grown men are messing with these little dependents that's underage, and they're not getting
Well, you
reprimanded
know
for
what
it.
now? The men on the streets do that too. That's how they end up in with them records and or them
Yeah,
accusations and in jail.
yeah, but they're getting away with it in the military. A lot of them,
A lot more
they're
than the
getting,
men on the street. Yeah, I give you
yep,
that.
they
I'll
get
go with
away.
that.
You know, and then you have the husband and wife issue in the military also. How the husband goes out on deployment, and the night that
Mm-hmm.
he leaves, the wife is out there in the club getting her freak on, whatever. This is just like the lifestyle. You
Yeah.
know, then they try to project it towards us out here in the civilian world, and it damages. You know.
Yeah, they do that. They do that.
Mm, yeah. So that's the cartoon was based on the sailor. That's why I say she was a prostitute. Because that's what sailors do. They go out and they're in the town they don't know. They can't just walk up and get them a woman. They have to go get somebody that's easy. And the
Yeah.
prostitute, long as you have the money, you can get that. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Now I
Yeah.
know here's another point I saw while I was looking at the release of the first movie. Let me move my banner. All right. Um, and speaking here about over the years, Popeye has also appeared in comic books, television, cartoons, video games, hundreds of advertisements, peripheral project products ranging from spinach to candy cigarettes. How the hell do you go from a children's cartoon advertising? They go from spinach, a vegetable, to a candy
Right.
cigarette. How they do that?
Yep. Yep. And that's the stuff that they were promoting to our era back in the Generation X. They was
Yeah,
promoting
because
that
I
type of
watched
stuff.
I watched Popeye, and I never have
Yeah.
been a smoker. But I'm gonna tell you, when it came to that spinach, there were cans of Popeye's labeled spinach in the kitchen in my house when I was little. My mama brought that brand
Yep.
spinach. And I used to watch the cartoon. I rode with that. It make you strong when you eat your spinach, you know?
Right.
But the
Yeah.
candy cigarettes, I didn't really even roll with them. You know, somebody in the that was down the street might have came along with a box of candy cigarettes, but that ain't nothing my mama played with. But some children didn't have that option, like the ones who came to pass my house with the box of candy cigarettes. I don't know them no more, but they
Yep.
might be smokers now.
Yeah. Possibly. I used to smoke cigarettes, and yeah, I kept me a box of those candy cigarettes when I was a kid. So it's possible, very possible. So
Dang.
they projected all towards us, and it was odd because think about it. Back in the 70s, the cartoons we were watching, our parents were watching.
Yeah,
You know,
like today.
yeah, yeah. And it's like a reprogramming basically. They're
Mm-hmm.
reprogramming everybody. They even come out with the new cartoons of the old cartoons now, or new
Yes,
shows of the old shows,
like
stuff
this
like that.
one that came out in the 20s, they bringing it out again in 2022. They rebooting it.
Yep,
See
yep.
which kids they can catch. Or to catch us adults who did watch it when we were little, and we take along our children and or probably grandchildren or children or
Right.
both, and pick them up along the way like they picked us up. So you're either gonna come out with a
Yep.
can of spinach and or a cigarette in your mouth, but you know what you own right now? They pushing the prostitution agenda. They pushing the sailor, the man is all right to go out and just pick up anything. But at the same time,
Yep.
this part of the article right here in Wikipedia says Sweet Pea is Popeye's ward in the comic strips, which means, but he is often depicted as belonging to Olive Oil in the cartoons. So it's
Right.
like, where
That's
do
what
this
I
child
thought.
belong at?
Right.
This is like the example of a displaced child. Where the child supposed to be at?
Yep.
With Popeye
Right.
as a ward, so Popeye ain't the daddy, or is he supposed to be with his mama? But he awarded a state, so he ain't gonna be with his
Right.
mama all the time because she a prostitute.
Yep. And this is the stuff they had your kids watching. I remember as an adult I was watching Popeye, and I saw Bluto. I think him and Popeye was fighting, and Olive went over and got in between, and he just grabbed her with his hand and threw her up against the wall. And I'm like,
Domestic,
as an adult, I was like, this shit, the hell?
but
Yeah.
when it comes to movies
That,
and other ways of portraying prostitutes, it shows how they get abused sometimes and thrown around like that, like by their pimps, for example.
yep. Yep. And that's how Bluto was. He was more or less like a pimp.
Mm. Hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, let me
So
look at this.
it's weird.
Yeah, it's weird. I'm looking at this Wikipedia because you had brought this my direction. I was like, yes, making sense. I could roll with that. Let's talk about that. Let's look at these pictures right here. I'm looking at when I Googled this. Look at him right here. Can I let me yes, I can. Let me get this up for y'all. Look at how he all in her face. I don't remember Popeye ever in her face like this. And look at Popeye over to the side. What is this in his hand? Some money, maybe?
Possibly. Yep.
You know what I mean? What's he holding? I'd have to watch this cartoon, run it back and see what he holding right here. I'm curious. And Popeye just like, oh, I'ma be cool. Look, Bluto got his. Was he Brutus at one time?
Yep.
Or just
Brutus.
Bluto?
Yep.
Okay.
I think Brutus is brother or something. It's something like I can't remember. It's
Oh
something
my
like
goodness. And then look his hand over Popeye like, this clown ain't gonna do nothing for you. I'm right here in your face. He ain't got nothing. And over here in this caption, it say more sex scandal exposure. And it said, why was Olive Oil sexually abused by cruel Bluto and often expecting Popeye to save her? And look at this one right here, how he got her. It's called Cartoon Hell number 25, The Crystal Brawl. Bruto was abusive. I mean, he did, from a child's perspective, when I was a child, he did come off aggressive. Right. And right here, this, you read this. I'm not even gonna read this out loud. You see this right here? Yep. Let me, and you know what? Before I even started this broadcast today, I did mean to put this on because this is for the adults. I need the adults to be mindful. The parental advisory is up. The parental advisory is up. Here it goes. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's too much stuff going on right here. Yeah, so back to Popeye saying, will blow me down. So, but Popeye was looked at as like the savior. So what, did Popeye all of a sudden want to turn?
He wanted what?
Did he all of a sudden want to turn at her?
Oh yeah, most definitely. He wanted her all to himself, but he couldn't keep her because she was out there doing her thing, you know, and he didn't know no better. He was more like one of the, what you would call a lame, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So he wanted to be in love with her, and she showed him every episode that she didn't want love until she got in trouble. Every episode. Right. So, you know, he never learned from that.
Let me get this up here because to support what you're saying, I'm going to go back to this. I'm going back to this Popeye Wikipedia article, and it is supporting what you're saying right now. Let me get this up here. All right. So here it says, it's talking about Popeye's character becoming popular. Initial strips presented Olive as being less than impressed with Popeye, but she eventually left Ham Gravy. So Ham Gravy is another character in the comic strip to become Popeye's girlfriend. And Ham Gravy left the strip as a regular. Over the years, however, she has often displayed a fickle attitude towards the sailor. That fickle ass attitude. If you ain't good for me, dude, I'm not messing with you. I'm gonna keep on dealing with Jay Wellington Wimpy, a soft-spoken and cowardly hamburger-loving moocher who would gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today. You know what I mean? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Come on, Olive Oil. Oh my goodness. I used to feel bad for her. I was like, Popeye, save her. This chick. Oh, she doing too much for me right now. She doing too much for me.
Yeah, she out there. Yeah.
Wow. And then they had the nerve to want to mix Africa up in here. Right here. So Eugene the Jeep, a yellow, vaguely, where is it? Dog-like animal from Africa with magical powers. This Eugene the Jeep right here sitting with Popeye.
Right.
The sailor.
I remember I remember him.
I had no idea. I didn't know where none of these characters was from, but they had a nerve to throw a somewhat called representation of Africa in here, and it looked like this yellow creature called Eugene the Jeep.
Yep. The Lucky Charm, more or less. You know, they think we all lucky.
Yeah, they asses is lucky we around. Them crazies. Wow. So then they had Alice the Goon, who's a sea hag henchwoman, as Sweet Pea's babysitter. This is for real. Wow.
Right.
Mm-mm-mm.
We didn't know what we was getting ourselves into.
No. Okay. So let me roll back on some things, some points you made, because I am catching up with all that you share with us right quick. So you mentioned, wow. Okay. You mentioned the blow me down. Popeye and Bluto were Tricks or Johns to olive oil. Wimpy deadbeat bumming ass is Sweet Pea's father. That's where I first got into this at, looking at that. What? So hold on. This guy is in debt because he always want to pay you another day for a hamburger today. So
Right.
where he getting the money from to pay you back anyway? Not to or to pay people back anyway. You know, like where are you getting the money from? If Sweet Pea is his son, were you saying something?
Oh yeah, I said when you see the movie, didn't nobody deal with the movie. Didn't nobody want to be bothered with him because they knew how he was, you know. And
A
then
loner.
CI did drop off. Yeah,
And you were saying,
we got. I said the CI did drop Sweet Pea off in the movie. She's the one that put him like under the stairs or something in the movie, and
yeah,
Popeye is the one that picked him up. Mm-hmm.
wow, wow. I'm gonna share this. Let's look at these options here. Let's look at this information. So this is Jay Wellington Wimpy. Goodness. He is soft spoken and a cowardly gentleman who will do whatever it takes to get a free hamburger, often with the promise to gladly repay the kind soul that gives him one come Tuesday, which he generally never does. Now, for him to get the hamburger, and he'll do whatever it takes. Did he sleep with olive oil just to get a hamburger and end up getting a baby also instead?
Possibly.
Well, he trying to fill his damn stomach up and he done filled up olive oil stomach with a baby. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And Wimpy is
He,
okay.
he probably told her he'd pay it Tuesday for a little bit of ass today.
Okay. And he didn't pay that back neither. Only thing he gave her was a baby instead, which ended up being awarded a state. Popeye, little happy ass, came along and took care of the baby because she was too busy being pimped by Bluto.
Yeah.
So next, what I want to do, next what I'm going to do is look at Popeye's nephews that you mentioned. So let's take a look at them. And he had 3 of them.
It was 4 of them.
4. Oh yes, there was 4 of them. Let's look at them. So we have Pip-Eye. You know, I never knew their names. Okay, this is what's up. I know you put it in and we was talking about it, but I'm like, wow, you did not make this up. Pip-Eye, Peep-Eye, Poop-Eye, and Pup-Eye are apparently quadruplets. Okay. All right, so let's look at them. This is a public library sharing this information. So I might probably move on to something else. Women is a mystery. Poop Eye is replaced by Pep Eye in a dream sequence featuring the 4 as Popeye's children. Their first appearance as Popeye's nephew occurs in 1942, cartoon that names them. Their existence suggests Popeye as a sibling. Okay, so far, These children are his nephews, or they belong to him, or they are a sibling. Now, you have suggested, hold on, some cartoons such as feature only 2 or 3 of the nephews with no explanation as to the other's absence. Um, okay, but you have spoken about incest. So let's talk about what's the incest about? How'd that happen?
If they're his nephews, they look just like him, exactly like him. I mean, my daughter looks a little like my sister, but not exactly like my sister. You know what I'm saying? They like a split image of Popeye. So it's I just thought they were his children.
Now, you know what, right here, while I'm looking into his nephews or his children, here is talking about further down who is the mother of Popeye's nephews. Is speaking about Popeye's mother being the wife of Poop Deck Pappy, the mother of Popeye, and the grandmother of Sweet Pea and Popeye Jr. So she's not a grandmother if Sweet Pea's not Popeye's child.
Right.
They just full of mixed information. I'm still looking for who is the mother of Popeye's nephews, as it say right here. Who are the parents of Popeye's nephews? Olive's parents, they're still not telling. So it's like these, what, they don't want to talk about it? We're not talking about it. They ain't talking about nephews. Okay, let's look in fandom because they most times got the scoop. These little boys. Come on, fandom. These little boys are all nephews and quadruplets. So again, where'd they come from? Who are their parents? Popeye's an uncle, Sweet Pea's adopted cousin, and Popeye Jr. is a cousin. These goodness. All right, so that's okay. So incest. So who Popeye? So who are these? Who are the nephew? Who are the so-called nephew's parents?
We don't know. I think Popeye is dad, sister is the mother. If Popeye has a sister, how can they be his nephews? Is what I want to know, because we haven't seen a brother of Popeye.
Yeah, right here is talking about their uncle. Hold on. Oh, Popeye. Okay. Yeah, just uncles. Hold on, what's this say? I never saw his brother or sister. Yeah. And the question is, who are the parents?
Right.
So Popeye don't have a brother or sister. So where do kids come from?
Exactly.
Interesting. Dang, they just how far we got to dig to get this information. They say right here, it says Popeye's nephews are really his illegitimate sons.
So I was right. But who's the mother?
Yeah, because it's never mentioned anywhere that Popeye has a brother or sister. And then they all got the name similar to his, like these people was talking about. Poop-Eye, Pip-Eye, Peep-Eye. It's like they all being named after him.
Right.
Goodness. All right. What we got over here? Yeah, I never knew their names either. They just was little creatures running around looking like him. To me, I never even questioned it because it was already enough going on in the cartoon. Seriously, this cartoon actually
Right.
moves fast. It was always something going on. Always. So while we look at
Yep.
this, um, mm, mm, mm. Oh man, so is there any, or while I look at this, did you want to speak more on Popeye or any other cartoons you want to discuss today?
Uh, I remember watching SpongeBob and realizing he was gay, and I
I've
stopped
heard
my
that.
daughter from watching. Yeah,
I've heard that.
yeah,
And the thing is, our my
yeah,
my children came up watching that.
yeah.
So
He did
what is
something one day, and it was, I couldn't. When he did it, I was like, "What the hell?" It was like a sexual innuendo, and it was
okay?
gay.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I don't mess with or look into. I just mention it to my daughters these days. But I have a son, but he's 17. He don't have children yet or anything. Um, so it was a SpongeBob cartoon,
Yep,
and they had
it was
sexual
actual
innuendos.
sexual. Like it made the noise like he was giving somebody some head. I forgot what it.
What?
I forgot which one it was. Yeah, and he said, "You know what I'm doing, right?" It's crazy shit like that, and I'm like, "Oh my god!" And I just stopped my kids from watching it. My daughter, my oldest daughter, she's like 22 now.
Wow.
Hmm.
Okay, right here it's got some Nickelodeon hints that SpongeBob is gay.
Basketball is back.
Hold on.
Stream the action live.
Okay, I had to come out of there. But what? According to Nickelodeon, Pride Month is SpongeBob gay. Wow, hold on. Now, you know what? As much as when I go gay, I mean go gay, go live. I'm looking at this right here. As much as when I go live and they want to Facebook and YouTube want to hit me with some madness. Good evening, peace to you, peace to you. I appreciate you being here. Celebrating Pride with LG. Let me get my thing straight.
The
The thing is
elemental
this.
P's.
Yeah, as much as they want to hit me with some with I played a song that wasn't mine. They Nickelodeon is not saying anything about the LGBTQ community celebrating and addressing SpongeBob in the same sentence.
No,
Okay, Coty. Coty.
they act- they actually have more cartoons out that are gay. I mean, you can actually Google this right now on YouTube, and they'll show you the top 10 gay cartoons that's out right now, and it's
What?
ridiculous.
Wow. Yeah, I don't.
I mean, not for
Right here is
kids.
talking about him
It's
having a
not for the
baby with
kids. You know,
Patrick.
right?
SpongeBob gay. I mean,
Sexuality
he
is not
literally had
for
a
kids.
baby with Patrick.
Right.
Go ahead, I'm listening. Dang.
I was just saying, sexuality is not for the kids. You know, and they
Mm-hmm.
like to promote it towards children. And when you were younger, you didn't know what you were doing. You was just doing stuff, and you thought you were
Mm-hmm.
grown, and not grown enough. You realize that I shouldn't have been doing that shit. So it's like,
Mm-hmm.
why are they towards our children? You know, I
Mm-hmm.
remember back when Obama was in office, my daughter was in school. She was taking some courses. This is in, I think it was middle school. No, she was in high school, and they had a paper. where they had to say, like, they gave them options. They could talk about gay marriage, or they could talk
Mm-hmm.
about some other political shit. And I'm like, you 16 years old. There's no reason why you should be writing a paper about should gay marriage be legal. And
Right.
then I talked to my friends up north and a couple other friends that live somewhere else in the country, and their children was doing the same damn paper, which led me to believe that the kids are the one that got the gay marriage passed.
Mm.
Because that shit just popped up all of a sudden.
Yeah.
You woke up one day and gay marriage was legal.
Exactly. Wow. Look at this. Goodness. Peace, Shay Pink 40. Peace to you from YouTube. She's speaking to us. I appreciate you being here. Kai Creators, peace to you. She's in here from YouTube as well. Peace to all the matriarchs in here this evening. Y'all know I don't do broadcast this late in the evening, but my brother Michael Phoenix, he dropped something on me this evening. I was like, wow. I said, when you gonna be ready? What day and time you want? He was like, I'm ready now. I said, let's go. Wow. Yeah, not like the topic I talked about earlier today, and not having small children in my house anymore. There are just some things I just look past, but at the same time, there's just some things I stand on. And when it comes to my grandchildren, because they are smaller, I just stand where I stand. And really, their parents are on the same thing. So I'm like, how? And I got a grandchild. She watched SpongeBob. I promise, probably almost like religiously. Goodness.
Yeah. Peace, Kai.
Michael said, "Peace, Kai." Here in the video, it says series creator Steven Hillenberg, who tells the journal he's not gay, says, "I always think of the characters as being somewhat asexual." So this is the creator telling you,
right?
He think of them as asexual, but he says he understands why gay people might respond to his creation. I do not think the attitude of the show is about tolerance. Everybody is different, and the show embraces that. He says no one is shut out. Okay, so he's here talking about why gay people might respond to his creation. Creator of SpongeBob SquarePants, I'm not gay, and I'm responding to your creations. Just go past that community. Quit playing.
Right.
You're grooming and you're targeting our and you know what? They can't do it if we limit the children's viewing of these programs. They're programs.
Right.
I need us to be mindful. Put this, y'all see this parental advisory? Hold on, Michael. Let me move you over. All right. Y'all see this parental advisory right here? I need y'all, if you ain't already on it, put a parental advisory on everything when it comes to your children. Don't wait for people like me to put the post up here. Parental advisory on everything. It must go through you first. Seriously. And I did this banner about a month ago to be mindful, because I know some people have told me they use content from my platform and other people's platform for homeschool. So sometimes I've talked to the mothers. They said they know Karmic Dynasty coming on, or some other YouTube creators, social media creators, whatever. They put the children in front of TV. Now I know some of y'all kind of a certain type busy, so you leave your child right there and they listening to me. I need y'all to start being mindful. Karmic Dynasty doesn't start going parental advisory lately. I need y'all to know, don't sit your children in front of TV because Joy Allen coming on. Don't do that to them kids, because sometimes it be parental advisory notice around here. Watch them now. Watch the babies now. Come on, quit playing.
Yep, indeed. Mm-hmm.
So SpongeBob is on the table. Popeye, with his movie coming out in 2022, is on the table. I'm interested in seeing what that's about because I'll be ready to do a movie review on Popeyes. While I'm doing movie reviews on everybody and like everything else, I'll be ready. See what that's talking about.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. We never intended them to be gay. I consider them to be almost asexual. All right, now, are you almost asexual or are you asexual or not?
Right.
You is or you ain't? What's the almost? How we get there? We're just trying to be funny, and this has got nothing to do with the show. What? Hold on. And you trying to be funny. It is only through your show, Hillenberg, because otherwise we don't know you, Hillenberg. We know you through SpongeBob. Right. So how you gonna say it has nothing to do with the show?
Right.
You just trying to be funny. So putting a dress on SpongeBob is funny. Putting a scene where SpongeBob and Patrick is rolling down the street together with a baby carriage is funny. You didn't intend them to be gay. Asexual. Okay. In your world, it's whatever you say, ain't it? Because over here in my world, that's a bunch of shit. It's a bunch of BS, bullshit. Oh, goodness. And this the creator of the SpongeBob SquarePants series talking. The damn creator. This him right here.
Yep.
I'm like, dude, you look like you asexual. You look like you gay. You know, not that gay has a look, but look at this dude. Quit playing with me, y'all. Look at this dude.
Right.
Look at his shirt open with his chest hairs out. I don't know a man, a real man, who walk around looking like that unless he hitting the club or he back in the John Travolta movie Staying Alive and he on the dance floor doing like this.
Right.
You know what I mean? Ain't no man when he got on a t-shirt underneath that boy right here, or he got it buttoned up to the top and he got a necktie on or something. This dude is and hold on, what he got on that ring on this? I'm checking him out. He playing too much. You know, that's like here on Karmic Dynasty, somebody saying something on here was gay. I'm straight gonna be like, no, ain't nothing on here gay. I ain't about to address it as asexual, bisexual, trisexual. Get your ass off Karmic Dynasty sexual. What do you mean? It is or it ain't. We addressing gay? No, ain't nothing around here gay. Ain't gay. I like the men. Ain't nothing around here gay. All to be giving explanations after the point is like, I'm hiding something or I'm trying to explain something away. What she say?
Good over here.
Okay. And that's how it go. Period. I'm good over here. You ain't over here talking about, oh, well, I'm asexual. It's the asexual thing around here. I'm just trying to be funny. It ain't got nothing to do with the show. So we have, let me see, comment. One episode of Popeye where he was training to box with Brutus. Popeye was laying on a massage table and the guy was soaking his butt. I kid you not. What? Hold on. And the guy was spanking his butt. Damn. What? Y'all know I gotta go look at that. Let's go look at that. Michael, you sharing anything else with us right now? You got anything you want to share while I look at this?
I'm just laughing right now. It's funny, man, to hear this, you know, in this manner. But it's not funny because they're targeting the children, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my main thing, you know. Like I said earlier, the children shouldn't have anything to do with sex at all. You know, it doesn't make any sense.
Mm-mm. Wow. So get back to the origination of tonight's broadcast. You had a friend that was talking about the Popeye cartoons.
Well, it was
And you end up
a meme that said "will blow me down," and he was like, "Yeah, I know what that meant," you know. And I jumped in and commented, and before I knew it, my Facebook page was shut down.
wow. Dang, that's crazy. Can't even comment no more.
Yeah.
And they
Well,
got a
they've been
video
on
like
my
it.
ass for a long time. It's just they would give me warnings, and yep, they would give me warnings every now and then. But lately they've been just shutting my whole page down. I can't get in, and they're blocking me out. I had to create a new page, and they just locked me out of that one. So I'm pretty much done with Facebook.
This is crazy. Okay, I'm not seeing the video. I'm looking. There was a video, but when I type in what I'm typing in, and it includes the word spanking, I'm getting some other type results from some porn sites. So I'm rolling away from that area. He was training to box Bruto.
Right.
Uh, and like I had asked, is Bluto or Brutus? Bluto. I don't even want to go in that relationship and see what they was on.
It's blue though. I think Brutus was old.
Brutus was who? Michael, what you say?
The old guy. I think that was the first. So I think Brutus was the first one,
Mm-hmm.
and Bluto came.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm looking. I think the one I'm looking at is called
Can you hear me? Because I know
Popeye.
I'm lagging.
I hear you. Yep, it's called, it looked like it's called Popeye Out to
Okay.
Punch instead of like out to lunch. Um Now I've been skimming in here,
Right.
and if he was training, then it happened before the fight, I'm thinking. So I done skimmed past a little too far, trying to find it happening. Goodness.
When I get that run in the ring to now minor.
Okay, hold on. She said it's black and white. Let me turn this volume off. She said it's in black and white. Okay, so I'm missing it altogether. Still is crazy. If she said it, I know it's real. I know her, and she don't be saying no sideways stuff. She she said it is what it is, and she says she gonna find the video and share it with me. So I look forward to seeing that and sharing that either way. So we got Popeye trouble because I watched Popeye just like earlier today in my broadcast. I'm stunned. This is like, but I was a child, so I'm not gonna be too kind of like overthrown in my emotions or my disbelief right now. But I'm just like, wow. I know if my mama knew, My parents knew they would not. I would have not been watching Popeye. Would not have been. I already know them. Let's you and him fight. That's
Right.
what it's called. All right, let me look at this. Yeah, my mom and daddy was not been going for it. I was in the house watching stuff like Little House on the Prairie. You know, it's not all these damn
Right.
subliminal messages. This is madness.
Well,
And then they always want to
no,
reboot a movie.
I was watching stuff I shouldn't have been watching at 9.
You talking about
Yep.
Popeye or something else?
Something else.
Okay. You sharing with us, or you gonna keep that to yourself today?
Something else.
All right. You know what?
Oh well.
Honestly, I've seen a thing or two.
One of my friends put, I guess, October started, and she was like, what movie traumatized you the most as a child?
Mm-hmm.
And everybody was putting horror films, Nightmare on Elm Street, stuff like that. I said Debbie Does.
You said what?
And that's a porn movie. Debbie Does Dallas.
Okay, Daddy Does Dallas. That's okay. That's definitely Greek to me. Okay. While I'm waiting to look and see if this YouTube gonna share this scene, because right now all I see is Bluto sharing this damn ship rolling around his chest. Is there any a new cartoon called The Loud House? No, I've not seen that. I've not even heard of it. I don't watch TV. I don't be doing stuff, and my oldest granddaughter get a straight attitude when she come over, and I don't let her watch TV. The Loud House, Michael. Have you heard of The Loud House?
Nope, not at all.
I guess we need to look into that. Maybe I don't see on here.
Did you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I think they cut this movie, this black and white, because I'm not seeing a massage table or nothing else in this movie so far. And they are already fighting. So I think this might be a clip, actually. Let me look for another one. They're doing a 2 minutes. A minute. Yeah, they got like 2 minute video clips of this. Let's me and you and him fight. Oh, hold on. Okay, here go the guy. Okay, hold up, y'all. Hold up. Here go the massage table. Let's see if this it. Oh no, they cut it. Cause hold on, this the beginning. So it would have happened. I see nothing happening right here. He just walks away from it. So it would be, if this is it, it'd be after this. So he returns to the massage table. That's the rest of the movie. Okay, that's a clip right here that we was watching earlier. So if he don't go back to this table, there is more of this video in the beginning they're not sharing. Yeah, that's the end of the fight. That's it. Yeah, they didn't share. They don't. Let me see what this is. Yeah, this is straight in the fight. There is no massage table. The end. That's what it say down there. Yeah, they are simply not showing this. They done clipped it out. And you know, again, based on what she said, I know she right. I know she right. If somebody want to see that, that's some studying y'all gonna have to do for yourself. We gonna move on here because I'm not seeing nothing that go with that. Little boy, best friends, two parents are men. Okay, you found it. All right. I don't see or have a link. You can send it, if you would send it to either my Facebook in a link or my YouTube email, and I'll get it. A Disney Channel. Now on Disney Channel, I did hear about I've heard about a cartoon where the parents were two men. Michael, is this jogging your memory? Have you heard of this? What's it called? The Loud House, a cartoon at that.
Nope.
Any other cartoons you want to address while we're here? You
I
know
haven't
what?
heard of that
I've actually seen this cartoon somewhere in the midst of someplace playing. I have seen this before. Now, about whose parents is whose, I'm not sure, but I have seen this playing somewhere before. Meet Clyde's Dads. That's what this one's called. You coming over with your dads, your folks? Okay, let's roll back. Let's get this
Hey,
volume.
Clyde. Hi, Mr. McBride. Hi, Mr. McBride.
Hi, Lincoln. Ready for your big night?
You bet.
Great. Just a couple things Clyde will need. Sleeping bag, feet pajamas, white noise machine, humidifier, dehumidifier, earplugs, inhaler, and allergy medication. Here are all the numbers where you can reach us if our cell phones fail. Restaurant, movie theater,
Okay, back
shop,
to-
gas station.
Hi, Mr. McBride.
Hi, Lincoln.
Mr. McBride.
Hi, Mr. McBride.
He said it twice.
Hey,
There's
Clyde.
two of them.
Hi, Mr. McBride. Hi, Mr. McBride.
Hi, Lincoln. Ready for your big night?
You bet.
Great. Just a couple.
And this on Nickelodeon. I remember back in the day, Nickelodeon was like the one for real safe place you can tune into a cartoon and sit your kids down. Like, well, I don't know how far it is PBS, but where they have the Sesame Street, it's PBS in Indianapolis. But where they play Sesame Street from, and like same station they played Electric Company from back in the day. Oh my goodness. Right now, I don't know how it sounds. I'm just cool sitting here with my cranberry orange flavored muffin. I'm telling you. And my water. Oh my goodness. But I have been meaning to make my channel more of an awareness for children and the parents and some things to look out for. That's why I did my broadcast earlier today. And this makes me, I'm uncomfortable a little bit discussing these topics and seeing this stuff. And it's just out there. There's a lot out there that I don't know. There's a lot out there that each one of us don't know. But as I know it, it's a must that I bring it to the platform. It's a must. It's a must. Because from the one reason for my platform is for my grandchildren to receive a message so they can, like my oldest granddaughter, Lulu, and I know my other daughter, she played and put me on, and they hear me talking. They hear Mama talking. So even when I'm not near them or with them, they are getting a message from me. And I need my grandchildren to stay off the Disney Channel. I need them to stay off Nickelodeon and to not watch The Loud House and to not watch the new Popeye movie. And please, the grandchild who definitely watches SpongeBob like it's okay every day, don't do that, ma'am. Let's not watch SpongeBob. Let's not do that. Michael, anything else you want to talk about this evening?
Nah, SpongeBob.
Huh?
I said,
What'd you say?
Not SpongeBob.
Not SpongeBob. Yeah, SpongeBob, something else. No more SpongeBob. No more Popeyes.
SpongeBob.
And you know what? Speaking of let's cross over a little bit. I'm gonna cross over a little bit. Speaking of Popeyes, y'all know they got now we know the agenda. So let's look at the agenda. Let's look at how They had now with our children and grandchildren, definitely the grandchildren, they don't know about Popeye the Sailor Man. What they do know about is Popeye's chicken. Because many of their parents done did the Popeye's chicken challenge and did all this stuff. They see the restaurants, their parents don't cook, don't prepare their food. So they pull up to the Popeye's restaurant. And now I was walking down the street the other day in Detroit past the Popeyes, and I seen Megan Thee Stallion, the sandwich, the sauce on the sandwich. I'm like, y'all will name some stuff after anybody just to get some attention. Now, I do not speak on celebrities and things, so I'm not even going to speak on it. I'm just speaking on the fact real quick of how they will put anything up there to capture the children, the audience. Now, Megan Thee Stallion, I don't know her, but I'm thinking from the way what I've seen her and how she presents herself, that there's a target to the children. It ain't necessarily the people in her age group that she talking to that they projecting these messages to. So we got our generation watch Popeye the Sailor Man. Then they come out this Popeye's fried chicken. Then they hit them with the Popeye's chicken challenge. Now y'all hitting them with the Popeye's Megan Thee Stallion. Y'all hitting all these labels. So when the Popeye's movie come out and us want to take our children or grandchildren, it ain't going to be enough for them to pick up right quick on Popeye the Sailor Man. Because you probably just got done eating at Popeye's restaurant, or you going to take them when the movie's over. So there it is, full circle, coming back and looking at these children, learning the roles of a prostitute, learning accepting the roles of a pimp, a handler, learn the roles of, yeah, you get pregnant by him, or the one who want to owe you some money all the damn time. So he ain't never giving you nothing. You giving him everything. And the only thing he can give you is a seed who ends up the ward of the state, who ends up some sailor coming by through the city, taking your child on for themselves. And his mama want to claim it as a grandchild. And you ain't even really thinking about this sailor military dude until you in some trouble with your pimp, your handler. Then you want him to come through and save your day. That's what I'm seeing where I'm coming from right now.
Yep. That's it. That's it.
No message nowhere in there on being responsible, taking care of yourself, and being accountable for your actions. Popeye's cartoon ain't doing it. Because if they was thinking about the health and well-being, they would have kept it as spinach.
I can't. Right.
Okay. And in Popeye's restaurant show ain't thinking about you. If Megan Thee Stallion is their spokesperson, and they in there serving up fried chicken, if it's real chicken. Because I know if it's a white chicken, it ain't real chicken. If it ain't a brown chicken, I'm listening. Go ahead.
Megan is a male horse, isn't it?
Okay. A stallion is a male. You know what? I don't do celebrities, but you want it. And that's something I'm aware of. But I don't look past him, her. And I spoke on transgenders earlier today. If you didn't know and you missed the video, go on my page and check it out. YouTube, you'll get there quicker. Less hassle than Facebook. PSA today. First PSA today. The vagina is in the middle. If you missed that broadcast earlier today, go check it out. The vagina is not in the front. The vagina is not in the back. The vagina is in the middle. This is what we're going to talk about all day today. Because this the agenda some people going to let be pushed on their children. Megan Thee Stallion, the spokesperson. So they done got all them hit up on the chicken challenge. Yep. Now they getting everybody hit up on Meg Thee Stallion's hot sauce. The transgender, the him, her. I don't know. I don't know the him, her. All I know is if it's out there, like SpongeBob, and it's just for fun. It ain't got nothing to do with the show. And you know what? Meg Thee Stallion is responsible for that brand. Ain't nobody coming around talking about Joy Allen transgender. And if they did, I'd be in here setting the record straight for real. Ain't no we having fun. Ain't no we entertaining you. It ain't got nothing to do with the show. Don't let no popularity contest roll through the streets and the damn social media talking about Joy Allen and transgender. I'm coming for that ass. Cause Joy Allen straight all woman, all her born a girl entirely, the vagina's in the middle. The hell, I'm Michael, what you gotta say? Cause this, I'm getting to my frustrated. I'm about to pull out Tisha Nicole in just a minute. My Joy Allen hat is leaning to the side right now.
Right. Yeah, that's real
chaos.
Though. You real with it because they're pushing this agenda real bad on everybody, and they want everybody to fall for it. And the guys, you're gonna have to do like President Trump said, grab them by the because they trying to pull the wool over your eyes. You don't know what is what. That's why like y'all did the courting one, the video about courting. Hey, you got to take your time nowadays because y'all don't know what y'all getting yourself into. Some of these damn whatever the hell they are. I ain't gonna get too much deep into it, but yeah.
So, out of curiosity right now, I'm looking forward to the Popeyes movie because I'm curious what them box office numbers is going to look like. I'm curious if they're going to have a asexual, because you know every time they got a damn movie out, the toys come out first. They're going to come out with a Popeye the Sailor Man toy. They're going to come out with an olive oil toy, a Bluto Brutus toy, a Sweet Pea toy, a Wimpy toy, a Alice the Goon toy. I'm curious on all these notes. So I'll be looking forward to the 2022 projected date of this movie. I'm telling you, they're going to drop them toys first.
Right.
I'm chilling with my muffin. I'm not even about to let this work my nerve. I need everybody to be on the parental advisory boat. Y'all want to ride a wave? Ride the parental advisory wave. You want to be on a movement? Be on the parental advisory movement. Make it your own. Michael, you got something else for us this evening? Any other cartoons you want to look into?
It's the main one because I came up with that like way back in my 20s. I had thought one day I was sitting back with the fellas and I was watching the cartoons. We were smoking, and you know how when you smoking marijuana, you come up with some crazy questions, and I just put that together, you know, just out of thoughts, you know, like trying to, one of the ones that I put a whole lot of thinking into. The other cartoons I done played around with, like, I mean, Barney and Betty was swingers, shit like that. You know, the Jetsons, why wasn't any black people? And if you don't go as deep as Popeye, you know, it goes pretty deep.
Yeah, Popeye's deep. You talked about the Rubbles on the Flintstones. I had not looked at them as being swingers. That's new to me. And
Talk
I
about
stayed on the
what
Flintstones. I'm not hearing you too good.
right.
You're breaking up.
No,
I'm hearing you.
it keeps breaking up. Everything breaking up because my battery's kind of.
Okay.
I was saying that the battery's low, so it's kind of breaking up
Okay.
everything, and then I know I'm lagging, so I try to wait for you to finish talking before I
Okay.
say anything.
Oh, okay. Now, when I looked up what you said when it come to the Rebels, I'm seeing some porn sites. Ain't this something? I typed in Barney and Betty Rubble are swingers, and it done gave me some other stuff. Yeah, I know when it comes to the Flintstones, there has been a question before about the black characters in that movie, and also the Jetsons, because the Jetsons was a spinoff of the Flintstones. And I had talked to, there was someone who did
Right.
who had the question about the blacks not being on the Flintstones, and I was like, there were blacks on the Flintstones, but the blacks I remember after I looked at it was from a spinoff of the Flintstones. It wasn't the Jetsons. Shay Pink is talking about a bisexual Superman. What the hell? If you missed the memo, this is
Yes.
no children's zone.
Superman got he's gay now or some shit like that.
Wow. It's talking about the DC fans reacting to Superman coming out as bisexual. Some real important stuff going on in the comics world today. Representation.
That's crazy.
Fiction. Wow. John Kent coming out as bisexual. Okay, I had to look in it. Who is John Kent? His name Clark Kent all my life. John Kent. Oh, this page got
Right.
all kind of ads.
2022 Kia Stick.
Okay, hold on.
And look, a lot of people, but yeah, the people they don't understand that it's psychological. Sexuality has a lot to do with your the way a lot of people won't do certain things that some people would do sexually, and that has to do with their psychology, and they don't want to put it
This
together
Clark Kent's
and say
son.
that people that tend to do this have psychological.
Wow. Okay, I was like, who is this guy? But it's Clark Kent. It's Clark Kent's son that we talking about. Okay. I was like, I know his name was Clark. They ain't about to play no daggone, what you call that? Mandela effect on me. Dang. Have the current Superman come out as bisexual. They say it's a bold new direction. And Robin just came out as bi. The new Captain America is gay. The daughter in Supergirl,
Yeah, right.
the father was gay.
They claim Robin been gay.
You know, I don't know.
No, they say they all the time, the whole time.
Wow. And the boy, the new Superman that they talking about is 17 years old. So, you know, some places he's of the age of consent. Around here in these parts, depending on what state he from, he not even of legal age, and they putting him out there as bisexual.
Wow.
And like his father, John has fallen for a reporter, only it's his college friend Jay Nakamura. Wow. So it's going to be a bunch of transgenders or gay rights walking around in these Superman t-shirts and outfits, and Halloween's coming up. So do that mean that when these kids putting on their mind ain't dead? Mind don't. When these children putting on these Superman costumes this year, they pushing the agenda of the LGBTQ or some other stuff because Clark Kent's son is gay. This is crazy.
Yeah.
I wonder where's Stan Lee in all of this?
Pushing that agenda. And like I said.
Yeah, and where's... Go ahead.
His ass, he don't care.
His Stan Lee don't care.
He don't care. He probably down with the peas.
Oh man. All right. Y'all are helping shape this show this evening because I had not planned on being on here this long. I was not expecting what I'm hearing. So, I'm a student. I'm a self-proclaimed student. I am learning this evening. This is madness. So when October 31st come and these people Halloween, they got their children dressed up, I'm going to be looking at these little Supermans. I swear. And I'm also be looking at from now on how many, whoever got an S on their chest, what they about in life. I mean, are they playing? And the son, I'm curious, is the son, Clark Kent's son, gonna have on different colors with the S on his chest, or they just gonna continue with this chaos and that whole color scheme and all that is the same? Just it went from the father passed it down to his son. Is the S gonna be flipped backwards? Is the S gonna have a little ribbon or a little fling or some sugar on the side? Some sprinkles of sugar on the S. What the S stands for sugar.
Is it gonna be squick? He gonna have a squiggly S.
Oh goodness, this is too wild to be for real. I'm telling you. But you know what? I was just talking before I was talking to you. I was talking to somebody this evening, and they were talking about the old war soldiers, like the Union and Confederate soldiers, and how they had on the tights and the shoes they had on with the buckles on the front and all this the white tights looking like pantyhose and stuff. And I made mention of, the Superman and Batman and them having on tights. The same tights. It just transitioned from them Civil War pictures, whatever damn time period was, on over into the DC comics. And Stan Lee was from that type era back, that influence. So he put it on his characters. Then as I'm having a broadcast coming, I think tomorrow, on the presidents wearing dresses. It just continues. They either got on a dress and or the damn tights. And, you take off Batman and Superman cape. You put that around I put them capes around my waist and give me a skirt real quick like that. Skirts all day. Batman, my skirt gonna be black.
Right.
Superman, my skirt gonna be red.
Mm-hmm.
It's a damn dress. You don't see the Incredible Hulk with no tights on.
Yep.
Wigs and makeup. They had on them white wigs. George Washington and them. Thomas Jefferson looking all made up and sweet and stuff. Yeah. And I just and you know what? In the Justice League, how they got Cyborg looking in the movie, not the cartoon. They got Cyborg. The one side of his face is his flesh. The other side is the machine. On where his flesh at, I swear there's just some deep eye makeup on right here. They couldn't even let the brother just be the brother. Heart chakra, Incredible Hulk is green. A lot of the rest of them Captain America, them tights. And them damn masks, like they doing role play or something. Incredible Hulk, Green Heart Chakra self ain't got no mask on. What? Oh my goodness, we can probably go on all day about this. Iron Man. Tony Stark, he was, what's her name? Pepper. He was with Pepper, but his ass probably did that as a damn cover up.
It's pure craziness, and they pushing it, and they're gonna keep pushing. Yeah.
Tony Stark's probably did that shit for appearance, so Stark Industries wouldn't get blasted because Tony Stark is out the closet. Ain't these mugs? A damn mask ain't gonna hide your identity. I'm telling you all day. Not them little.
No.
Because I don't care what my children or my grandchildren put on. They walk around me. I still know it's them. Who they think they fooling? The ones that would like to be fooled. Period. Period. You know, it's some people. You can't walk in a room and tell me you somebody else. Them damn masks and stuff from where I'm from is for like, what you call them party masquerade parties, or Mardi Gras, or Halloween, or a bedroom scene, playing dress up. All the fuckery. Because people who do that stuff in the bedroom, for example, they don't carry them masks and stuff out into the streets.
Yeah.
They keep that stuff inside. Yeah, right now, the Incredible Hulk, the only one I think of. Share with us.
That's my whole point. Sexuality is meant for the bedroom.
It's madness. It's madness.
It's meant for the bedroom.
So it shouldn't be out here in the public.
Not meant to be out here in the stuff.
It's too much fuckery. Thank you, Coty. Coty Jefferson, thank you from Facebook. I appreciate it. He said it twice. It's too much. It's so too much fuckery. He said it twice. I ain't make this up. You don't know what I'm talking about? You can go to my Facebook page, Joy Allen, and see he posted it twice. Fuckery so unreal. He commented twice. Well, we about to get out of here. Michael has his evening to enjoy. He has a beautiful wife and family to get to. I heard him talk about he's similar to candidates 1 through 3 in the courtship results last Sunday. I'm like, how? Your wife is beautiful. She is strong, some kind of woman to deal with you having some characteristics of candidates 1 through 3. Yeah. Well, share with us, your departing last message you would want for everyone to know before you leave today. And I'll follow you, and then we're gonna be out of here.
Okay. Well, I'm Mike. Like I said, you catch me on YouTube at Michael Phoenix, self-defense. I did have a Facebook channel. They destroyed that. You can also, I have some music on there. I'll probably be dropping my album this month. Gonna try to come out for the people who watch it somewhat
Okay, I'm looking forward to your album information myself. And again, I appreciate everyone being here. working with me and my guest, Michael Phoenix. And I have a feeling this will not be the last time you hear from Michael. And I appreciate you all being here as we work through the banners of parental advisory, the brand, and the Karmic Dynasty logo. I had to insert that here this evening. I had not planned on going into parental advisory mode. It's just how it went. Karmic Dynasty is not scripted. It came my way. I was willing and I accepted it and we rolled with it. So again, I appreciate you all being here. It's a journey and I appreciate you all. You are here with me as I go through the steps. Peace to you all. Enjoy your evening. And I probably will be on here tomorrow evening. Tomorrow sometime. Tomorrow afternoon. So speaking about presidents wearing dresses. So peace to all of you. In the words of Charbet from Facebook, enjoy your evening.